Hello everyone, welcome back to another review video. In this one, this is a steam cleaner that I bought a couple weeks ago. This is a Wagner 905E, I believe. For this typical one, right now on eBay, this will run you $100 to $111. This one I managed to snag up on eBay for about half that, around $51, which I think is a great buy. It was an open box, but one of the attachments looked used on it, but the functionality on this thing is great, and it works just flawlessly as it should when it was new. If you like detailing your cars, this thing is a absolutely must. This Wagner makes really good steam cleaners, so definitely I recommend this brand. But if you just love detailing your cars, this is an excellent steamer. I've used this on my black and white town cars, and there was this substance that I couldn't get off of one of the armrests, and I used the steamer on it, and it basically just took it right off. Because before then I just used cleaners and chemicals, and it just would not come off. But this thing just took it right off, and this is the brush that I've been using. Well, this is kind of what it looked like when I got it. This was the only main problem with it. But it attaches multiple attachments, attaches to this tip right here that has a little gasket, and it does come with bags of gaskets, so if they ever fail or anything, you just go ahead and replace it. And then this vent pressure cap also has the gasket on it, and again, the bag it comes with has those as well, which is these right here. Also has a little cubby to store a bunch of different things, so just varying in attachments. So there's one with another different style of brush, and we have softer and harder bristle tips, like for example this blue one softer than this black one, which is just plastic. And we have a point angle steamer right here. It doesn't fit all the attachments they come with, but it does keep the essentials in here. And we also have an extender in case you need to extend the steamer at all a couple more inches, and it just snaps into place. To fill this thing, they recommend using distilled water, but you can use clean tap water. Fill up 3 of these max, and then take off the vent cap, put it on here, and then fill it up 3 times. And that is basically how you fill it. And then when you plug it in, there's a indicator light here that turns orange. So I got it plugged in here, and if you turn on the power, you can see that the indicator turns orange. Once this turns off, the steamer is all ready to go, which is a nice thing about these Wagner brands, is that they tell you when it's ready to steam up. Simply turn it off and unplug it. The cable is not the longest, so probably have to use an extension for certain applications. But however, this hose for the steamer is nice and long, and it's made of a high quality plastic on it. When this thing gets hot, this cap gets kind of loose. Even if you tighten it all the way, that's just, I assume, pressure being relieved somehow. If you go up from the 905E, there's different ones that look exactly the same, but the only difference is that they come with different attachments you can attach to the steamer itself. This one, I believe, is for removing paintings or some plastering from walls, which also comes with a cloth attachment you can put over this. And this is another cloth attachment where I believe you can put over one of these to kind of get a more even dispersion on items you're doing. Now let's go outside for a demonstration as I clean up the limo. Right, so here we are at my limo, and we're going to be cleaning it up with the steamer. I got it plugged in, and the orange indicator light is off on it. It has an indicator light as mentioned before. I also mentioned that the top cap is loose, which it is. And if I hold it down, you will just hear that hissing noise. You don't want to hear any gurgling noise. But of course, when you first start it off, you can get some water out of it, but eventually it'll go away like this. And I applied some leather conditioner to the seats, but this also is a good way to clean out your HVAC system by just spraying hot water in it. See how stuff just come out. Also switch it to the floor. So you come through the other side. And then we switch it back and then dry it off. Also, I am using distilled water in this, so that will help with the cleanup residue and any residual, leftovers that might leave from it's just using regular tap water. But I'm going to apply this pad now to it, and we're going to start using this on the leather. Now, just to fair mention that you can use a steamer on leather. You just need to use common sense. So don't leave it in one spot for too long, and just take quick passes with it. And then if you got some spot that's not coming out, just release, scrub a little bit, steam it, and then scrub it again. And then once you're done with that, go ahead and wipe it all down with our microfiber towels. I am pretty much sweating to death out here, so we're going to continue this later during the evening, late evening, and be back to this today. That's pretty much there is to it. This thing is just absolutely amazing. It's clean, it's sanitary, it's fast, it's easy. It's also fun to use to see those stains and scuff smokes that you just couldn't get out just come right out with that hot water and steam. Also, when I was replacing this glove box button, I kind of folded the thermoplastic on these two sides, and when I hit it with the steam cleaner, the plastic softened up and it's formed back into shape. So it also kind of used for that as well. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching and have a good one.